Hey everybody, Pastor Dwayne here. I wanted to get in touch with you about this amazing regional outreach that MCC is part of, ExploreGod.com. I'm really excited about the potential of this to reach people who are seekers of truth, people who are just struggling with some basic understanding and really belief in Christianity. And I really believe it's going to be a great way to reach a lot of people who don't yet know Christ. It's already underway. There's already billboards happening and radio ads in social media. So interest is already beginning to build, and that's very exciting. But it also means something different for us as community group leaders here at MCC. So there are a number of things that I want you to take a look at and begin to talk about as a community group, for you to begin to pray about as a group leader. First of all, you're going to need to decide how your group is going to engage with this fall's series, Explore God. And there are a couple ways to do that. One very simple way would be for your community group to decide we're going to do the series, and as we always do every fall, and we're doing this to equip ourselves as a group and as individuals to know how to answer these 7 questions, how to really facilitate conversations in our workplace, in our neighborhoods, all over the place, with people who have these very legitimate questions about God, about spirituality, and about Christianity in particular. So that's a great way for a community group to engage in this. But you may decide to do something different as a community group. And this is something that my group is going to be doing this year. And that is, you may decide that we want to turn our group into a safe place for people to have these conversations, for seekers to come, and for us to just dialogue together about God. So there's a couple ways to do that. One, first of all, is you may decide that that's what we're going to do. We're going to register our group at the ExploreGod.com site so that our group becomes available to anyone in the region who might be interested in having this conversation, having these dialogues. They don't have to have attended our church or even plan to attend our church. They can come to these group meetings for these 7 weeks and just have this conversation. So your group may decide, we've got room, we've got space for a couple of additional people to come, and we're willing to alter our normal pattern as a group for these 7 or 8 weeks and invite people that may not even be believers in Christ to come in and just have these conversations. That's an awesome thing for a group to do. You may, like my group, may need to multiply your group for this season so that you have space for that to happen. So maybe there are 2 groups that are meeting at the same time. And they're doing ExploreGod.com. Maybe one of the groups is doing it as a study to grow and know how to have these conversations, and the other part of the group might actually be an Explore God group that anybody could come to that's registered through the Explore God site. So that's something your group would need to consider. Is this what we want to do? Is this how we want to move forward? It would definitely require a shift. So if you're going to open your group to unbelievers, you're going to open your group to have this focus, it means that our community group normal ways of doing things, extended time in worship or in prayer with one another, those will be altered for those 7 weeks. And they really will focus on having conversations in a safe environment with people that may or may not accept Christ. They may or may not really come to believe what we know to be truth. But we're wanting to create these safe places. So you would need to alter the style of your group. That's what the videos that you're going to watch here in just a few moments have to do with. It's training that is provided by ExploreGod.com for people who want to lead an Explore God group that others can come to and check out Christianity. It's very well done training. It's also very generic. Each video is only about 4 minutes long or so, so there's not a lot of details, but it really is giving you an idea of the feeling, the hospitality, the warmth, the safe environment, those things that we want to make sure we create so that anybody can come into our groups and explore God. That's what we're looking for. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Take a look at these training videos. Like I said, it's a total of maybe 15 or 20 minutes of watching. It'll let you know what an Explore God group is going to look like, and then pray about it as a leader, and then bring it to your group over these next couple of weeks and talk about it and decide, how are we going to engage with this for this fall series for ExploreGod.com. I'm excited about the potential of all this, and I really know that God's going to grow His kingdom, not just here at MCC, but at the nearly 100 churches around our region that are also participating. So talk about it, pray about it, make those conversations, and if you want to dialogue with me about it, I'd love to chat with you about it. And then make sure you get in touch with me. I'll be in touch with you over these next several weeks, and we'll know for sure how you're planning to engage with ExploreGod.com. Thanks. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great fall.